What's going on, guys? Articulated Ninja here, and let's just get right into it. All this box says is City Thug. There are no names. There ain't shit on this box. I didn't even plan to get these. My bro hit me up like, you have to see these in person. I had them on pre-order forever. They just came in. Bro, you gotta check these out. He sent them my way. You don't know what you're missing until you realize you're missing it, man. Let's get right into this. All right, so y'all know what time it is. Let's check out D-Ass on this action figure.
Hey, yo!
Pause. I'm talking about detail, articulation, accessories, and size. Where's your mind at?
They hate when you elevate. They stacking up losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly, I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate. Yeah, they hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate, yeah. I had to elevate.
Yo, I feel like I just shot a mini music video. Guys, I don't even, this isn't Batman, Superman. These are just three urban civilians, urban males that look like they are deeply and heavily involved in hip hop culture. These figures are crazy as shit. My biggest downside to these figures is that these damn dogs are static, you know, but I'm gonna save the negatives that I have for the judgment section at the end of the video. Guys, as far as detail, you guys can see they're all on the same base body. They come with different accessories, different dogs, different tattoos, but goddamn, the details are good, man. Like, just individually, especially when you look at their faces, I'm gonna do a breakdown of what I think their faces look like. But damn, these guys look good for what they are, which is just regular ass people that's chilling in Flatbush, Brooklyn right now, chilling. The one guy with the bull on his shirt, he kind of looked like The Rock, like he's supposed to be a tribute to The Rock or some shit, because I don't know why he got that logo on his sweater. But for the most part, you get what I'm saying. They chilling in a park right now, just shooting the shit. That's all they doing. And they got the detail. They call them thugs, but these don't gotta be thugs. These are just regular guys chilling on a basketball court, walking their dogs, just having a nice day. And damn, these figures kind of did make my day nicer, because it's so refreshing to not open up another Spider-Man. I like Spider-Man, but it is refreshing to just not open up another Spider-Man, Batman or Superman, etc., you know. The articulation for me is pretty good. It is very comparable to, like, let's say a McFarlane figure, which is good. I would compare it to like a Marvel Legends, which I think on average is better than McFarlane, but they're missing butterfly joints. But they do have double hinged arms, double hinged knees. Their ab crunch is ridiculous. Everything is good, and I don't like figures with fabric usually, but the fabric here is so stretchy, it really doesn't get in the way. Like, it's not the fabric that's stopping a lot of the articulation, so I'm good with it. I'm not going to complain about any of the fabric. Other than that, I wish, as far as articulation is concerned, I wish that they did have butterfly joints just to bring their arms a little bit in closer. But you guys can see from these shots, I can get them into all the basic civilian poses that I want them in. Once again, it's not Spider-Man, but the more articulation doesn't hurt. I will never complain about better articulation. I want as much articulation as I can possibly get as a toy photographer. But overall, articulation wise, I'm good here. So we have to list the dogs as an accessory on 5ktoys.com. They're listed as an accessory in the pictures. So it's the figure and then everything that the figure comes with, and the figure comes with this static dog. If these dogs were articulated, they don't even need to have the classified line level of articulation. Just some basic arm movement, maybe a basic head movement and a moving jaw. Holy shit. these dogs would have changed the game, because prior to these dogs, we're just stuck waiting on when Classified decides to trickle out the few dogs that they have in their line. There's no comparison to a Classified dog or a wolf. They win hands down because they're articulated. But in terms of detail and sculpting and everything, this is a nice ass accessory. They're a static accessory. They don't move, unfortunately, but they still look good as fuck. They are still a really nice prop piece. They look really nice next to the figure, and I guess that's what matters, because here they're just accessories to a figure. They're not their own figure really. But anyways, aside from that, as you guys can see, each of these thugs come with a different type of gun, different type of pocket knife, and different types of sunglasses, which is pretty cool. They also do come with 2 changeable hands, so that is good as well. But overall, in terms of accessories, it's pretty cool for just some civilian figures, and I guess because they come with guns is why they have to be labeled as thugs. So I guess that it makes sense now why they're called thugs, because they're carrying some serious heat. But damn, look at the sculpting and the detail. That might be the best butterfly knife in my collection. The paint apps and the sculpting of the guns, these guns are on like Valorverse level. These guns are sculpted and painted really nice. I'm surprised. In terms of size, I just want to show real quick that even though these dogs did look huge to me right out the box, especially the brown pit bull, they're all kind of smaller than Timber. I really don't have Timber stretched out here, but you guys can see for the most part, they're all comparable, if not smaller than Timber. And I think that's really good, because Timber is a wolf, and I don't want him to be a tiny ass wolf. But overall, I do like the size of these dogs, and I'm happy to have them even though they don't move, because let's be honest, how many 1/12 scale size or 6-inch scale dogs do we really have in our collections in general? For the most part, it's none. So I am glad to have these. I'm gonna put them with my Valorverse and G.I. Joe figures as well. But let's get into these size comparisons so you guys can see what they stack like. And first up, we're gonna have them next to some of my favorite Valorverse Action Force females. Then we're gonna show them next to some Valorverse Action Force males. Here we got them next to the Full Ray Planet veteran William and Tiger that recently came out. Then we're gonna show them next to some G.I. Joe Classified figures, and next to the females, they look fine because they're males, but when I put them next to the Classified guys, you can see these city thugs have some height on them. They do, but not too much. It's not bad, and you could definitely finesse it and make it fit in. Then here he is next to some Marvel Legends, and here's what I'm talking about. Here he is next to just a standard McFarlane male and female. You guys can see Black Adam still towers over this guy. So they're not as big as McFarlane figures, which are good, because to me personally, McFarlane figures are too big at times, so I don't buy a lot of them. But I like his size here next to Black Adam. And then we got him next to the recent Axie Toys King T-Rex that I did a video on, and a McFarlane Cygor from the Spawn series. These guys are huge. There's no comparison here. And then we got him next to just the Jada Toy Street Fighter, as well as the Storm Collectible Street Fighter figures. And these are some of my favorite figures right now. And I like his size. He stacks up pretty well. I do wish these city thugs were a tiny bit shorter, but it's okay. I can work with where they're at. Then we have him next to the only person that he does not want to run into at the corner store, because this person will beat his ass for a bacon, egg, and cheese. And then we got him next to some badass, thick ass, curvy ass, big old
don't do it. Just don't do it.
Overall, when it comes to Judgment, I gotta say these guys were a pleasant surprise, man. Shout out to my bro Shaw for sending these my way and just putting me onto them in general, because I didn't even know that these guys existed. So I really do like them, and they are $75 each on 5K Toys right now. I know that's pricey, but they do come with cloth. They do come with a bunch of accessories, including a static dog. I don't like the price, but at the same time, you know, domestic companies like Hasbro, you know, charging $50 or more for a deluxe figure, and then you have companies like Mezco charging even more for a figure with a skull head or a cockroach head. I will take these over some cockroach head figures any day of the week. I wish the male figures had butterfly joints. I wish the dogs had articulation, but I still can't take away from the fact that these are nice standard figures. Not to mention, they can fit in any universe because they're just standard civilians. They call them yellow, white, and black, I think, but there's a black guy, white guy, and what seems to be a Hispanic guy. And the black guy specifically is my favorite, and then comes the white guy, and then the Hispanic guy is last for me personally, but they all do look nice. They all do have their perks, and they all come with a different dog, which to me is the main takeaway here. And the black guy in specific, I really like his head sculpt, and his head sculpt does go nice on Marvel Legends, similar to the animated series, like the What If series of Marvel Legends. Look at this shot right here. This head fits in perfectly for a Black Panther, but it also makes me wonder, what if Miles would have actually got to meet Uncle Aaron as Spider-Man? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if Uncle Aaron and Miles actually did get to become cool and did find out the truth about each other before it was too late? I really like this head sculpt as Uncle Aaron, so that's probably what I will also be using it for. I did Dremel it out a little bit so it can fit the ball peg. A lot of the stuff with these City Thugs figures, they're all interchangeable. So I interchange the feet, you can interchange the clothes, you can even pop it off at the waist and just pop it onto another thing if you don't want to have to pull the pants off. You technically don't have to, just don't show the legs. But you can just pop and swap as much as you want here, and just interchange accessories. And overall, man, I do like this a lot. I do think it's pretty unique. This ain't no sponsored video. I'm not getting paid for this shit. I'm not trying to sell you guys shit. I'm just showing you guys stuff that I like, stuff that maybe surprised me, stuff that I'm interested in, and these guys definitely surprised me, and I think that they would look really unique on anybody's show. I feel like when people walk in and they're looking at your toys or action figures, they're expecting to see a Batman and Superman. They're not expecting to see these guys. Honestly, these guys remind me, when I was growing up in the city, they were 25-cent machines, and in these 25-cent machines, there was a series called The Homies. Oh my God, this is literally like The Homies. That series just scaled up to 6-inch scale with Articulation. But the Homies series, they even had dogs. They even came out with dogs. So for me, I know it's a lot of bias because I had so much attachment to collecting those little homies. One, they were affordable and they could fit in my pocket. I used to walk around with like 5 or 10 of them in my pocket at a time. And this is literally the Homies just scaled up. The link to where you can find them on 5ktoys.com is in the description below. I hope you guys enjoy this montage at the end. I had fun making it. I just wanted to make something that I could just chill to. I could just chill to and pose my figures to. So that's exactly what I did for this end montage. And like I always say, guys, life is short. Try to appreciate it more than you complain about it. Peace.
Don't love me, can't hurt me. What you're doing can hurt me. What you're doing.
Yeah, I said I'm just trying to chill. Pose action figures, laugh and keep it real. And I could make some friends along the way, but if I don't, it's still okay. My action figures here to stay. Said I'm just trying to chill. Pose action figures, laugh and keep it real. And I could make some friends along the way, but if I don't, it's still okay. My action figures here to stay. It's something about posing action figures that takes me back to a time when life was much simpler. I don't need drugs, I don't need to drink, I just need a good action figure to help me think. I'm going on toy hunts and adding to my collection. Action figures help me take a step back from stress, and for me, placing that good figure on the shelf makes me feel good inside. I can't explain how it helps. This world is full of liars, backstabbers and killers. I'm not chilling with none, I'm chilling with action figures. I'ma be a collector till I die. Everybody got their vices and I'm happy this is mine. I wish I had these figures as a kid, but I'm grateful to have them now, so it is what it is. It's the weekend, I ain't going out with ya. I'm happy in my room, posing these action figures. Yeah, I said I'm just trying to chill. Pose action figures, laugh and keep it real. And I could make some friends along the way, but if I don't, it's still okay. My action figures here to stay. Said I'm just trying to chill. Pose action figures, laugh and keep it real. And I could make some friends along the way, but if I don't, it's still okay. My action figures here to stay. It's Articulated Ninja. Just try to be appreciative for whatever it is you got, cause some people got nothing. Action figures for life.